In the heart of a busy Delhi street stood a small momo stall run by a man named Ramesh. Every day, the air filled with the smell of hot, steaming momos. People loved his food, and Ramesh loved the money that came with it. He was known for his taste, but also for his greed. One cold evening, a small boy came to the stall. His clothes were torn, and his face looked tired and hungry. "Uncle, can I have just one momo, please? I haven't eaten since yesterday." Ramesh frowned. "Do you have money?" The boy shook his head. "No, sir." Ramesh turned away sharply. "Then go. I don't give food for free." The boy walked away slowly, his eyes still fixed on the steaming basket. The crowd fell silent for a moment, but no one spoke. Later that night, Ramesh counted his earnings proudly. "Another good day," he said, smiling. He never thought of the hungry boy again. The next morning, Ramesh noticed a new food cart across the street. A woman named Meera stood there, handing out free soup to the poor. Her sign read, "Free soup for the hungry." Ramesh laughed. Free food, she'll be gone in a week. But as days passed, Meera's cart stayed. People loved her kindness. Even those who could afford food came just to thank her. Soon, Ramesh's own customers began to disappear. Angry and jealous, Ramesh lowered his prices, but used cheaper ingredients. His momos lost their flavor, and people stopped coming. One rainy afternoon, the same little boy returned, shivering, drenched, and barefoot. "Uncle, I'm so hungry, can I please have one momo?" Ramesh snapped, "I told you before. No money, no food. Go away." Just then, Meera appeared, holding an umbrella. She covered the boy and said gently, "Come, child. I'll give you some warm soup." Ramesh stood frozen, watching them leave. For the first time, he felt something strange, a quiet pain in his heart. That night, a terrible fire broke out on the street. Flames spread fast, and by morning, Ramesh's entire stall had burned to ashes. He lost everything, his money, his food, his pride. When Meera saw him standing helpless, she ran toward him. "Ramesh, you can stay with me tonight. You're not alone." At her small home, Ramesh saw the same little boy asleep under a blanket, safe and warm. "You took him in?" he asked softly. Meera smiled. "He's an orphan. I feed him when I can." Ramesh sat quietly, guilt filling his heart. Meera handed him a bowl of hot soup. "Eat," she said kindly. As he drank, tears filled his eyes. The soup was simple, but it felt like warmth he hadn't felt in years. The next morning, Ramesh helped Meera serve soup to the hungry. People were surprised to see him there. "Isn't that the greedy Momos Seller?" someone whispered. But Ramesh didn't care. For the first time, helping others made him feel truly full. A few weeks later, Meera and Ramesh opened a small new stall together. The signboard read, "Pay if you can. Eat if you're hungry." Every day, Ramesh served his famous momos with a smile, and sometimes, an extra one for free. He had finally learned that true hunger isn't always in the stomach. Sometimes, it's in the heart that forgets to care.